Performing a network install. With Windows Deployment Services. Armand Shahriarian. Performing a network install with Windows Deployment Services. Windows Deployment Services, WDS, is a role that can be installed on a Windows Server operating system. It serves as a combination of a pre-boot execution environment, PXE, server and a trivial file transfer protocol, TFTP, server, and enables you to install Windows over a network connection by choosing the network interface card as the boot device. Installing WDS is fairly straightforward. You can choose to install it as a standalone server or integrate it with Active Directory. You tell it what the boot file is that you want to use. The easiest one to start with is the boot.wim file on the Windows Server installation media, which contains the Windows pre-installation environment, WinPE. This is typically located under the sources directory on the installation media. From there, you need to create the installation files. The simplest way to get started with this is to copy install.wim from the Windows Server 2022 installation media, again in the sources directory, to the system that will serve as your WDS server. You'll have the same edition and experience options that you would have gotten from the installation wizard on disk. After WDS is fully configured, it serves images over the network. All you need to do is tell your new server to boot from the network. If you're doing a network install, and the server isn't in the same subnet as the WDS server, you need to set Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, DHCP, options 66 and 67. Option 66 specifies the host name or IP address of the WDS server, and Option 67 is the boot file name. You may also need to create a firewall rule to allow UDP ports 67 and 68 if there is a firewall between the two networks. If you use the default boot.wim option from the installation media, you'll receive a deprecation notice, but you can proceed in configuring with the boot.wim. Future versions of Windows Server won't support this option. You can, however, use custom boot.wim files. Microsoft recommends moving to either Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager or Microsoft Deployment Toolkit products for more granular customization and deployment of images.